Hello, and thank you for joining me yet again. The title of this talk is Encounters of the Third Kind. Have you ever been looking up at the sky late at night, looking up at the stars, and have you seen anything peculiar in the night sky? Well, many people in recent years, in the last century, have seen peculiar things in the sky. And we call these things UFOs because we cannot identify them. Not always are these things from another planet. Sometimes they are. We do not know. What would happen if we were to put on the 6 p.m. news and there was witness accounts, factual evidence that UFOs and aliens do in fact actually exist? What would it mean for us Christians? What would it mean? There's no mention of aliens in the Bible. There's no mention at all. None of our scriptures mention aliens. Our Lord Jesus Christ did not mention aliens either. So what would it all mean? With this new information, if indeed aliens were real, where would we contextualize everything in relation to the Bible, ourselves, humankind, and this new addition to the family, aliens? Yes, how would we put things into context? We don't know. I think things would be quite complicated at first. We as Christians would go through a process where the things of the old ways were no longer the same. And we would now have these new ways to deal with, these new ways being the addition of our cousins, these aliens. I think the addition of aliens into our equation would create a geographical problem for us. And one geographical problem for us Christians, could be the issue of, if indeed aliens exist, then indeed there must be planets far, far away where these aliens come from. And if there's one group of aliens, then there could be many, many more. There could be other groups of aliens. Geographically, us human beings, we tend to look at the universe as ourselves, human beings, and our planet Earth being the center of the universe, meaning that everything revolves around us, meaning that everything was created for humankind. And if we were to have these aliens come into the picture, then this would complicate matters, because then we would have to look at things differently. For example, maybe everything was not created just for us, as we have believed for many, many eons, for many, many years. So geographically, things would change. Humankind are no longer the center. We must share this universe with these other beings. And if we are to share this universe with these other beings, who exactly are these other beings? Who exactly are these other beings? Other geographical topics may come up also with the introduction of aliens into our universe, such as, if aliens do in fact exist, could it be that heaven is not something in a different dimension to the dimension in which we're living in, but could it be that possibly heaven is a far, far away planet? Could that be a possibility? Could it be that we only have one dimensional plane and that we don't have multi dimensions or operating simultaneously? Like, for example, where exactly is heaven? Is heaven in like a different realm, a different dimension? Or is heaven an actual physical place, something that we can touch? Now, these questions and many other questions would come up with the introduction of aliens to our equation. If we were to rule out the concept of aliens completely, things would be quite more simple. Things would be more simple, if that's a word. I think the actual phrase is things would be simple, not more simple. That's for the English teachers out there. So, when it comes to aliens, we only have to think of the concept of dinosaurs, these fantastic giant lizards that humankind has been digging up from the ground, for several hundred years. We only have to think of these big, gigantic lizards and how fantastic and how alien they look, towards how alien they look to us and everything that roams the earth today. For us to think to ourselves that possibly if dinosaurs exist, then possibly aliens could exist and possibly anything could exist. I do not think we would lose our faith and we would lose our religion if we actually found out that aliens did exist. I think it would just be something that we would have to carry with us. It would be something that the church would have to help us through and with, as we pondered, what does this all mean? And who exactly are us? And who exactly are they in the large, gigantic scheme of things? If you like this video, please like it. Hit the like button down below. Share this video with as many people as you can. And I would like each and every one of you to subscribe to my channel. And I believe that all of us together can do great things for God.